shortest watch party y'all ever been to, probably. What was it like? Just, Coach said that you guys were like talking, didn't even realize that your name came up.
It was okay. To say I'm surprised that we went that early. It doesn't surprise me. I feel like we've been here for 4 years, and just to the NCAA and like the respect level there for our team isn't always there, and so for them to put us in number one, I'm like, of course. So, but we're excited. I think our reaction was more so just like, what? Like we were like trying to process it. So there was like a moment where everyone was like, and then we're like, okay, but like we still needed to process it, and but it's gonna take all of us and to all of us to believe to like go down there and do it. So we're excited.
I'd also agree. Very surprised. Probably saw it on my face because my mouth was just wide open. That's probably why I shouldn't sit in the front. But yeah, it was very surprising. And like you think, like we work all year to try to get the best seed possible. Because last year we basically did the same thing, and we had a way lower seed. But Liberty, they always figure out a way to beat the team that's ranked. That's the number one seed in our thing every time. So I feel this will be the coolest one to do. For sure.
It honestly makes you wonder, like, if there were an at-large, like, would we be put in a better situation?
Exactly.
But, I wouldn't trade us winning conference and doing all of that and experiencing that with my teammates for anything. So we're excited. It's going to be an atmosphere we've probably never played in before. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And also we've played the number 2 before, and that should give us a lot of confidence.
Considering you guys have a program that's known for bouncing those region hosts and beating them, does the number intimidate you in front of Texas A&M, or is it just kind of like, it's another game, let's go out there and do it?
For me, it was kind of like everyone's ranking has changed every single week, so anyone can be number one. So technically, we can be number one after this. Like it doesn't. The number doesn't really matter. We've been ranked. They've been ranked. They've just been ranked higher for a longer time, but they haven't played us yet. So.
Yeah, and also it's just it's gonna be who shows up with like a competitive spirit and just a mindset. Like softball is a sport where it can be anybody that day. It's not like we're physically going up against them like basketball or football. Like we just have to play strategically, and we have to be smart, and we have to make good decisions, but also like not put so much pressure on ourselves. So.
Rachel, you've been here for a few years and been in a few other regionals, but it's your last go around. Has that kind of sunk in yet, and does it change the way you kind of approach this weekend?
It kind of hit me a little more at conference tournament when we were in the La Tech game. Like, you can ask KK. I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh, our season's like on the line. Like, it was a different kind of focus, and so and then that carried into Jack State because I kind of was like, oh wait, like this is our season on the line. Like this is my college career, and so. It more so is like it fuels me in a good way. It doesn't make me like sad or like it honestly hasn't truly really hit me yet, but that's probably a good thing because I'm just going out and playing like there's still more and there still is more. So it's exciting, and I think we're gonna use it as fuel, especially because a lot of us are old and this is our last regional.
For either or both of you, your coach, Dr. Dot Richardson, she mentioned that you guys kind of needed what you experienced in the Conference USA tournament, where you lose, then you have to fight through a win, and then it finally crescendos in the championship game. How has that prepared you to know what you need to do to be able to come out of this regional?
Well, we've always, and Roupe has talked about this with our team, of trying to have the postseason mindset all year. So then when you do get in those situations where you have to face adversity, you're prepared for it. And it's like, oh, this is just another day. Or like in practice, we try to make it as hard as possible. So once the game comes, we're like, oh, we've done this every single day. But I do think us like losing a game was kind of like, oh, we can be like obviously like, we want to win every game, but sometimes the way softball works, you don't. So then when you come to that realization, you're like, okay, we need to stay focused, and not everything is just gonna be an easy ride, and we're just gonna win just because we are Liberty.
Yeah, and I think the La Tech game, the 10 innings, like, it showed that we need every single person. I think there were, yes, Paige Dorr was amazing. She made that clutch hit to make us win, but we also had 3 people on base to, like, get that opportunity going, and so that showed us that it takes all of us and that all of us can do it, and it was just it was really cool, and I genuinely think that we went into that Jack State game because we played 10 innings of just solid competitive softball, and that gave us so much momentum. Like, if we would have beat Jack State the first time, I think we would have might have taken them lightly in the championship game. And so having that, them beating us and then winning in 10 innings against La Tech, a strong team, gave us so much momentum. And same with, like, you saw it in Elena, like, for her to go out and pitch 5 more innings after pitching 10 and she looked fresh, like, that is all mindset. And so just stuff like that, and us starting off Woodard hits back to back, and then we're scoring. Like, that's momentum that is carrying over from the day before.
KK, everybody knows about the glove, but this year you've been really good at the plate. Like, your on base is up, your slugging is up, you're obviously chasing the stolen base record. What has changed for you at the plate? Is it kind of mechanical, or are you just feeling, more free now that you're an experienced player? Now, what's the difference at the dish for you this year?
It's usually always been my confidence of whether I do well or not. It's been like that since I've been a little girl, and my dad always told me, it's like, once you realize, like, how good of a player you are, you're gonna flourish. And then when I got here, Coach Dodd said the exact same thing. So, I mean, better late than never. I'm glad I finally got it, and I got it with the best team Liberty's ever had. So, but that, and then Sammy, she's really been pouring more into me, like, as I have trying to be more better with, like, my hitting game, because, like, I've always been, like, I bunt, slap, do all that stuff, but being able to hit people in, that I feel has helped our team a lot and got us a lot more runs than me just bunting I still bunt a lot, which has also helped with my batting average, but it helps for when we have to play other teams. They're like, where do we play her now? Because she could hit it over the fence if she wanted to. So I think that helps bring my game a lot higher.
When you get on base, are you just like, I'm stealing second?
Yes. I pretty much am like, okay, automatic double every single time. So I don't need to do too much. Maybe I'll steal third one of the times. It's nice, though, having that freedom.
Okay, is it, like, frustrating that kind of, when you get called early? Like, I feel you because I've been in that same position, and obviously you use your speed. I used to use my speed when I played. But then it's like, all right, now the eyes are watching, whether it's from the opposite team or the blue. Like, they're going to be watching. What's your timing? How do you even get through that? Because there's times where I have to walk away and be like, Coach, I'm not going to steal it. I was like, I'm not leaving early. Like, it's frustrating. So, like, how do you manage that?
I don't know. It's stressful because obviously after La Tech finally got me after the 45th time they tried it, I'm like, oh no. I must not, like, I don't know. What if I've been leaving early this whole time and they're just the first ones to catch it? And then it happened again when we played
Jack
them again?
State, they did.
Or Jack State, yeah. And I was like, oh.
But they also
Okay.
did it every single
Yeah,
time.
they did.
at
But I
home
think La
in their
Tech was
series.
now everyone's going to do it just because La Tech started doing it and they got me one time. But all these years I've been pretty much leaving right on time, so I'm just going to keep it going. I'm not going to make it a mental thing, like, it's going to work. I just
And
have
you
to
left
believe in
late at Jack
that. Yeah,
State,
like
and she
I
was
leave
still
late a
safe
lot. That's
by
what I'm
a
saying.
mile.
I'm like, okay, I can really just leave late every time. It's fine. Like, don't think too much on it. Yeah, it's okay. So,
That's good, yeah. The overthinking, that's what, like, so it's a lot.
I did for one game, and then Coach Dodd was like, no, you're going to steal this next game, so forget that happened. Like, we need you to steal. I'm like, okay.
All right.